is coming out in early access. I just wanted to talk about it. I am concerned. I'm worried that people are going to get into the game and basically want to play The Sims 4. And it's not that. It won't be that. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel vstreetlove. I'm Vanessa, my pronouns are she, her, and on this channel I like to make silly gaming videos, and sometimes I like to talk about upcoming life simulation games. And today we're gonna be talking about Paralives. Paralives is expected to release in early access on May 25th, 2026, and it will be $39.99 USD on Steam. So if you don't have a Steam profile and you are interested in the game, now is the time to make one. This game is going to be available only on PC and Mac. And again, it's on early access. So they released this early access video to let everybody know to drop those expectations. They said, do not expect hundreds of hours of gameplay from this jump, that they have a roadmap of things that they are trying to do over the next couple of years. And they have this video for us to let us know what we can and cannot expect. So them coming out right off the bat and being like, hey, you're not going to have 100+ hours of gameplay in this when it starts. We are hoping to add more things that you all are interested based on what you say you want. I think that's a little weird. It's a life sim game. You know what we want. I think they want direct input from what people are actually really interested in. I'm worried about that because I kind of am like, what is your perspective as the development team of what you want to bring to the life simulation genre? What do you, as the people who wanted to create the game, what were your intentions? Was your intentions to just create a life sim game in which it's going to be free updates forever? Sure. Okay. But like, what are you presenting to me? The whole, oh, I want your feedback. I want you to tell me what you want. I'm like, no, you tell me what you're trying to put together and I'll tell you if I'm having fun. But like, I'm kind of concerned about this idea that like the players can influence the direction so strongly. Let me tell you what I am excited to get into. I want to customize my little Paris. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about exploring the world that they've created. I'm excited about some of the tools that they have been teasing with regards to build and buy, like being able to stretch out and size out items and stuff. I'm excited to see how the little characters interact with each other. I'm excited to see, you know, what's it like to be in this little world that they've created and to like actually get in the game and play. You know, they're promising things that we don't have in Sims 4, like cars, for example. You know, I would love to see that, but they're basically like, that's like another 2+ years out. So I think they're just at the point where like, hey, we need to see if people want to play this. We need to see if people are willing to fund us in this. And that's where we're at. You like the art style for the Paras or whatever they're going to be called? Yes. That's another reason why I'm excited to play, because this style to me, I'm really interested in. I really think it's going to be fun to look at, fun to interact with. I'm super excited to get my hands on this. I think we're so traumatized from constantly telling the Sims team what we want and not getting it that we expect everybody on the planet to know what we want. Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair. Like yeah, they've kind of been in their own bubble developing this game. They have an idea of what we want, but then they want to actually get our hands on it, you know, because maybe they will take the game in a certain direction, but we're like, we actually don't care about that. Why aren't you focusing more over on this? How much will Paralives cost? Paralives will cost $39.99 USD during early access. After that, the price will increase. Paralives will never have paid DLCs, only free expansions. Okay, so if you are interested in the game, it'll be good to get it in early access. It seems like early access will be for at least 2 years. But they are going to launch at $40 and they will go up from there. Paralives Studio is an indie company founded by video game industry veteran Alex Massey. The studio's only focus is to build an innovative and fresh life simulation game. The company currently has 15 employees and has grown quickly thanks to everyone's support on Patreon. Paralives is an upcoming dollhouse life simulation indie game for PC and Mac. In Paralives, you are free to build homes, create characters, and manage their lives inside their homes and all around an open world town. The game features innovative build tools that are easy to use but powerful for advanced builders. The simulation mode allows players to explore a city full of events, people to meet, and ways to make their parafolks evolve and live a happy life, or not if they choose to. Building a dream house requires a lot of flexible tools. In Paralives, builders are not limited to a grid. Players can build walls of any length and at any angle. Your perfect house contains curved walls? Paralives has the tools for that. You want to recreate your real-life home? Use the in-game measuring tape to recreate the exact dimensions. You can also fully customize object colors and textures, as well as the size of the windows and furniture. Just select an object, pull the corner anchors, and make that window larger or upgrade that single bed to a king bed. Creating the best life for your parafolks couldn't be possible without enjoying what the town has to offer beyond the walls of their houses. That's why Paralives lets you explore a cozy open world neighborhood filled with shops, parks, workspaces, and other interesting spots to discover and meet people. The name Paralives is a reference to parallel lives, allowing players to live different virtual lives and build homes to stage them. Okay, so there's definitely the emphasis on the building and then some light focus on living life and I guess the gameplay. So one of my things about these life simulation games is I am just like, the teams lack melanin. And, you know, I am a little bit concerned also about the journey of, you know, educating yet another dev team about what we want to see in a game. And it goes beyond just, can I make my Sims look blacker? Can I make my Sims look more Latine, you know, like it's beyond looks. It's sometimes it is about like, how are my little characters, my little simulated characters occupying space? There are simmers who have put in the work and I am coming in as a content creator behind them. The Ebonics of it all, the Mirrors of it all. Even recently with the Royalty and Legacy expansion pack, there were so many Black creators who were consultants on that pack. Like constantly, Black creators specifically are going out of their way to make the game more representative and inclusive from a physical standpoint. And that's aside from just gameplay and the kinds of little nuances of what it's like to be Black. Whether you're a Black American or you're across the diaspora, a Black person. And historically in these life simulation games, we have been an afterthought, a secondary thought. So I am concerned when I see the dev team and the whole team that's putting this game together, although they seem like dope people, they seem like, you know, they are being sensitive to some of these things. I am cautious about like, okay, what's about to happen with needing to educate these folks on how our little para folks would act, would live, would look. And also other sensitivities, like how you might talk to players. Well, what's that going to look like in the future once more people get their hands on the game, once people start playing the game? And or is it going to be one of those things where Black folks don't even want to play this? All right, looking at this development progress. This is on the Paralives website. I will have this linked below if you want to check it out yourself. So it says Paralives is coming out on May 25th, 2026 in early access. Cannot stress this enough. This game is coming out and it's still a work in progress. So let's talk about what we are to expect on day one of early access. So they said live mode. Now, if you play that other game, it's live mode, okay? In this game, it's live mode. I don't like it, but I'm trying to go with the terminology that they're trying to use, okay? Manage the lives, the relationships, and the careers and the family of your para folks. That's the name of the characters in Paralives. Features available on day one of early access. So they said we should expect an open world town, day-night cycle, rabbit hole work, career progression, personality traits, emotions, wants, skills, needs, social interactions, relationship development, multi-selecting characters and doing anything as a group, cooking system, house fires, bills. Can you pay my bill? Can you pay my telephone bill? Can you pay my automobile? Having children, aging and death, character autonomy, shops and restaurants. And it doesn't say rabbit holes here, so that's interesting. Museums and collections, and then modding tools to add and edit the game's content. So they did say in their little early access video that mods will be available on the Steam Workshop. So real quick, if you're not familiar with the Steam Workshop, that's just where you can download mods and custom content if you play games that are on Steam. So rather than having to kind of like go all over the place to find different modding things, it will be available on the Steam Workshop. I haven't modded too much playing games on Steam. I play Project Zomboid and I've used mods there added from the Steam Workshop. So it's a pretty seamless experience if you've never used it before. Pretty cool. And then it says seed in action. So, oof, I did not. Oh, okay, cool. So what do we have here? So we've seen this kind of like picking, we have the different points and stuff. Let me go back a little bit so you can see. So yeah, so we've seen like adding these little points, picking their vibes, their lifestyles and stuff. We have seen that. And then, yeah, they have a job, which is interesting because they said that the jobs are going to be rabbit holes, but this isn't rabbit hole energy. This is we're following you to work energy. Yeah, this video came out 2 years ago. And so, yeah, then she's like playing guitar, which I think is funny that guitar is like a base game activity in these damn life simulation games. They're adding them to groups. We're going to different places. And then these like context cards, leveling up our personality based on activities, not these push-ups. Who told them to add push-ups? Nobody asked for this. Oh my God. Okay, we'll see how that works. And then the gym being like, again, another little base game place. So then build mode, day 1 of early access, we should expect color wheel for everything. Flexible wall placement tools, curved and at any angle. Optional grid for wall placement. Split level platforms, building multiple floors, moving existing walls, object resizing, stairs and roof placement, fences. So then we got another seed in action. Okay, so yes, this is a 10-minute video. Okay, wait, what did I just watch? Sorry, I gotta start that over just because I was like, wait, what? Purchase, interesting. I want to see this in action. All right, so we purchased a lot and now we've got these little options of something down here. How much money we have, I guess. And, oh, we're drawing a wall at any angle. And we have actual measurement of meters. And it seems like we can make it as long or as short as we want. That's kind of fun. Then if I skip ahead here, okay, it's like adding rooms. And then we have these curved walls. Yes, again, how long ago did this video? This video was released 4 years ago. So I'm even like, is the UI, like, is this the same? Okay, it looks like they're placing some windows, but let's see. So yes. Oh yeah, we're dragging the window. I wonder if we can make it smaller than its default size. I don't know. And then we can just copy it at that same size if we want to. And then we've got the door here. Oh, look at the way the little platform, I guess the stairs, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen this video. Okay, changing the different colors. Oh, we can add our own. And this is of the rug. Let me move my camera in case anything pops up. Yeah, making the table. I'm curious if this UI has changed or what. Okay, so these are the different things. And then, oh, we can change the art within the frame so you can add more matting if you want. I hope this is, listen. I don't really know. I don't even know what to expect, honestly. I know they have a video here and they're like, this is what you should expect. But I feel like I've been sold before, This is really promising though. Okay, so we've got multiple couches. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what to make of this because it was build your own little couch thing. I would love to see the pair of folk interact with this stuff. Now that table underneath that table though, that does look good. Oh, and then they have a little pair laptop. That's funny. Okay, so let me keep going. So we're cluttering up some stuff. We got the kitchen, adding some more clutter in here. This is great. It's a great little dollhouse simulator, but I need to see them interacting with all of this stuff. And we have not seen this in the recent like gameplay related stuff that we've seen on their YouTube channel. This feels almost like a separate, just everything, a separate game even. Like, I'm sorry, I'm having a moment right now when I'm realizing that this is what I remember seeing of Paralives once upon a time. But what we've been seeing lately of them in kind of like the town square and stuff, I'm like, oh, how do I get back and forth, Okay, so then on day 1 from the Paramaker, color wheel for everything, height slider, body and face sliders, tattoo placement tool, layering and mixing of tops, undershirt with a jacket, asymmetry for eye color, socks, and more, genetic system, and creating and managing multiple outfits. And then they said, see it in action. So this was released 4 years ago as well. It's just like, I'm like, this is so long. I need to see a little bit of an update. Let me move my little face so y'all can see. Oh, I probably skipped through all the interesting stuff. Okay, so we're making the chest larger and smaller. Okay, what else? The neck larger and smaller. I still love the cartoony style, honestly. Oh, the slouchiness of your little parafolk. Okay, we got some body here. Oh, moving around the tattoo. That's fancy. I have not seen this. I'm like, has this been in this the whole time? Okay, the different bodies. And you can see that this little parafolk's little height. They also have different color eyes here. The height is really, that's hilarious. I would be interested to see if there's like clipping and stuff. And if so, how bad is it? I wonder how many clothes and stuff we're gonna get on day 1 of early access as well. Oh, I think this could be fun. I would love to see more like patterns and stuff. Skin color, you can customize the skin color with the color wheel. Excuse me. Oh, look, you can change to like Adam's apple. That's fun. No, this is gonna be lit. What an interesting way to show like the head like that. I don't know if people would get that. And then they have the full development roadmap here. You can see the development history over the last several years. Things that we should expect to come out during early access: weather, calendar, family tree, dogs, cats, horses, cars, bikes, boats, houseboats, swimming, story progression for NPCs, gardening and fishing. Oh, that's not going to be available on day 1. I hadn't thought about that. Organizing social events, calling pairs over on the phone, tools to edit and create towns, more personality traits, wants, emotions, and jobs, pools, advanced roof tools, advanced stair tools, placing windows and doors on curved walls, basement tools, lake and pond tools, more furniture and objects, and then plan to come out for the Paramaker, creating pets in the Paramaker, editing the genetics of a para with advanced tools, and more clothing items, hairstyles, and accessories. What they're promising us for Paralives is compelling. And like I said, my biggest fear for this game right now is people are going to want to open it up and want to play The Sims 4 or The Sims. And I'm just like, it's not that. It's going to be something else. It's going to be something different, and it deserves its own chance to shine. And I'm excited to see what they have been able to put together for us. I love that they put out a video saying, hey, this is early access. It's not going to be hundreds of hours yet, so relax. But I want the community to welcome it with open arms, and I want the community to be understanding. And based on how just bloodthirsty the life sim community, aka the Sims 4 community, can be sometimes, I'm just like, please give them a chance. Well, Paralives comes out on May 25th, and I will be playing, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you to my members for the extra support in me making these videos and on my journey to becoming a full-time content creator. If you would like access to exclusive emotes and to support me more as a content creator, please look into becoming a member. Those details will be below. And if you want to see me play other games, other life sim games or any other games, you can check out my Enjoy gameplay. You can check out my Sims gameplay. And until next time, y'all.